Yo.
Hey, so it's March 19th, 2019. Joey and I are here to discuss our Patreon that we just launched yesterday.
Yep.
So we did launch a Patreon, and we're pretty excited about it. We just got sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., and that's really awesome. We're really excited to be with them. But the reality is, these days, we do a podcast. We only even have time to do it bi-weekly because we just have such busy lives. Joey's got a wife and kid. Probably kids at some point. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Right. I'm working full time. I'm also going to school. I'm working on getting to my bachelor's program next semester. We got busy lives, I mean, it's not like we have the time that we used to before, where I don't even think I had a job when we started the podcast, and it was just like, hey, you just record whenever, My headset is the same headset I've had since we were on Star City Games. Like, it's literally held together with duct tape. So there's a lot of things, and we definitely want to be able to keep this podcast at like a level of quality that we expect of us, and that hopefully you expect of us too. So we launched this Patreon to as a way to kind of help us build the podcast to a great level.
Right.
I feel like we do a pretty good podcast, which is why we felt justified launching a Patreon to begin with, frankly.
And I feel like back years ago, people would ask ways to support the show, and we'd be like, you can buy a shirt, things like that, which were great. We did have T-shirts, and we were like, just put stickers on your binder and, spread the word and stuff like that. And this is just another, extension of that, where it's like there are people that they want to support the show, and this is a way to kind of give them an opportunity to do that. And again, it certainly helps us, and it helps us in a way that, we weren't really able to do before, because Patreon either didn't exist or we'd never heard of it yet. I'm pretty sure it didn't exist. So
honestly, for the longest time, I don't know. I wasn't really comfortable with the idea of launching a Patreon. I don't know. I didn't. Something about it I didn't like. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. Back in the day, I was like very adverse to it. I'm usually adverse to change. It's just kind of how it goes. We're Magic players. That's what happens. But the reality is, this is really the way people support podcasts nowadays, is through Patreon. It's what people do. And a lot of people have been really successful with it. We have no expectations, to be honest. Like, we have no expectations of this. Support it if you want. If not, keep listening for free. It's it's a free show.
Yep.
But if you want a way to support us, this is how to do it.
And you can get some perks in the process.
Yeah, we're gonna have some pretty sweet stuff to put out there to thank you for supporting us through the Patreon. And basically what I wanted to use this episode for, this little quick episode, we're just going to break down the different tiers and stuff and just tell you, like, what each tier gets you. So we have a basic tier. It's $1 per episode. And basic level gets the Patreon feed access, which is, our Patreon feed. Just everything we post goes on the Patreon feed, and that'll be for patrons only. You also get access to our Discord server, which, frankly, we're still learning because we're old men. But we are learning it. And we might actually have some really more stuff to add to that Discord thing as we go on, as we learn it better. Mm-hmm. But you'll have access to our Discord server, which we do have up now. And then you'll have your name listed on the patron thank you page on our website, YMTGT.com. It's literally the only place where it's okay to be basic, so that, those are the things for $1. It's just the simplest way to support us, and it's awesome. It's $1 per episode, by the way. So I was looking into all this because, do we do this monthly? Do we do this per episode? And, my girlfriend listens to a lot of murder podcasts, which I'm thrilled about. And she, they are great.
Are they how to?
Yeah, right. Pretty much. No, but I'm looking forward to it one day. But she said that almost all the shows she supports are monthly, which I thought was interesting, right?
Yeah.
But then all of the podcasts, all the Magic podcasts are per episode. So I was like, well, we're just copying them, okay? So if you're like, why you do it per episode? I literally just copied all the other podcasts, okay?
Right. Well, I think it makes a lot of sense too, because I mean, we could go, who knows, we might have to skip an episode and it's like, hey, you paid us in a month and we didn't even provide the full amount of content we normally would.
Exactly.
Now we don't intend to do that, and hopefully we just keep up the same schedule, but with 2 episodes per month. Yeah.
Yeah, we also intend to stay bi-weekly, so you're not going to be like, oh, they're going weekly now, and our expectation just doubled. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like our financial commitment just doubled to them. No. We're continuing this bi-weekly because that's all we have time for.
Right. If anything changes, we will, of course, let you all know, especially, for that exact reason. We don't want to double somebody's financial commitment without them being aware of it or being okay with it.
Well in advance.
Yes.
Yeah, well in advance. Magic Mike's actually does monthly, but they also do like Kickstarters and stuff.
Right,
you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, it's basically bi-weekly. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically per episode.
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable doing the per episode. But anyway, moving on from that. Then we have our common level. You might recognize these tier names. They're kind of stolen. I mean, familiar. At the common level, you get everything from the dollar tier, and then you'll get our new YMTGT Tap sticker with the new logo on it. We have ordered these already. They should be in the mail in the next couple weeks. Brand new logo, brand new sticker. Remember, vandalism's a crime, so proceed as you want. $2 per episode is for the common tier. You'll get a sticker. And that's the other thing I want to mention. Some podcasts I've noticed have we have rewards, and you'll get them after X amount of times that your payment's clear. We're not doing this transactional thing. I get that, and it works for some people. But if you're, the first time you pay us, the process starts. We get you the thing that you paid for. Period.
Right.
So
the reward, yeah.
You support us one time at $2, you get a sticker. Period. You don't need to be in good standing with us. Get it done. Give us some money, you get some stuff. It's that easy. So at the uncommon tier, you get a YMTG Taps bumper sticker. These are new. We've never done these before. But I'm pretty excited about them. I think they look cool. My girlfriend demanded one, so we had to order a bunch.
Yeah. She's got to subscribe to the uncommon tier, right?
Right. Well, she also can flick my ear, and I'll go, all right, here.
I love that. So I can just imagine, flicking your ear to get a bumper sticker.
I did that to my coworker at work the other day. Somebody was like, you don't have any bullies here, right? And I was like, nah, we sure don't. Isn't that right, nerd? And flicked my coworker's ear. I couldn't pass it up. It was just like perfect timing. So, I really did.
Okay, so how much is the uncommon tier?
Yes, uncommon tier. You get a bumper sticker, and then the other cool thing, I think the coolest thing that you get at the uncommon tier is you get Yo, which is, if y'all have heard the first one that we did about
Nexus of Fate.
About Nexus of Fate band and Best of One.
Yep.
We do an occasional. It's going to be now. These are going to be Patreon exclusive show, and we discuss hot topics of the moment in a more timely manner than we can do with a bi-weekly podcast. So, like, something comes up, there's an emergency ban, or if something happens that, like, we don't want to wait to discuss because it feels like the momentum on that's going to die off, we're going to just hit record and record for, like, maybe at most 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's the target, like a 10-minute thing, but knowing us, we go over, so.
Yeah, for sure, knowing me. Yeah, so that's the idea with that, and that's only for people in the uncommon tier or above. Also, you get everything at the $1 and $2 tiers, obviously, with the uncommon. You get the regular sticker and the bumper sticker.
And how much is uncommon, you said?
$5.
Okay.
$5 per episode.
Yep.
Our rare tier is $10 or more per episode. You get everything at the $1, $2, and $5 tiers, and then you get a pair of YMTG Taps tokens to battle with. You'll remember our worm coil tokens. We're not 100% sure if we're going to reprint those or if we're going to go with something new. I have a feeling we're going to reprint those because easier is better, as my late theater shop teacher used to say.
And I'm more interested in making new ones, so we'll see.
Well, there you go. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah. But we're kind of still trying to work that one out. But we will have new tokens of the hosts, me and Joey. We could do a spirit token for Steven if we want. So, and then also at the rare tier, you'll get occasional random wacky giveaways, and they're going to be limited to rare tier or higher. Joey and I have collected all kinds of weird stuff over the years playing Magic. I think I have table numbers from like Worlds 2007.
Yeah.
Please don't ban me, Wizards.
I mean, you didn't take them yourself.
No, they were obtained. Honestly, I still have that Moloku statue.
Oh, nice.
That I might you do as a giveaway or something. You know what I mean? Like, you just have all kinds of weird Magic stuff.
I've got a John Avon Unhinged Planes playmat. I can't remember whether or not it's signed. It may be signed by John Avon. That is something that I'm considering giving away. These are just some of the things that we're thinking about to and
those things aren't guaranteed to be given away, but just to give you an idea of some of the weird stuff we have.
Right.
And then also you'll become a rare member of our Discord channel. Rare and Mythic members of the Discord channel are going to have exclusive access to our Direct Challenge channel, where we'll host direct challenges from time to time, and only people in the Rare and Mythic tier of that will be able to accept our direct challenges. Now, to be fair, anyone can throw up a direct challenge in the Discord channel, and if we're feeling froggy, we'll jump. But for the most part, it's going to be one of those things that's limited to the direct challenge channel on Discord.
Right.
Because we don't have a ton of time to do that kind of stuff, so we kind of want to make sure that just our strongest supporters are getting access to us in terms of playing against us.
Right.
So, and then finally we have our
how much was the rare tier? You said $10.
$10 per episode, and then our Mythic tier is $25 or more per episode. And for that, you'll get a YMTGT Taps T-shirt. And again, first time your payment clears, you get a T-shirt, period. Yep. It's not one of those things. So you just let us know your preferred size when you sign up. And then Mythic members of our Discord channel are also going to be our mods. Mm-hmm. So anyway, those are all the tiers we have right now. And that one's $25 an episode. Those are our tiers. We'll add more eventually, but for now, that's where we're at. We're still considering some other stuff in terms of like goodies and things like that. So we have a couple goals for this. So the first goal for us would be $100 per episode. When we hit $100 per episode, I'll be able to replace this stupid headset with something that actually looks presentable and
Why does it need to look presentable?
Because
if you stream, then people are going to look at you. That's why.
Yeah, I literally can't. Yeah, part of me does. I don't like the whole convention of sticking the person in the corner. I don't really get it, honestly. I'm like, why do you want to look at somebody like eating Cheetos and like, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like the one time I turned on someone's stream and I saw this person literally do the wipe my nose from my elbow to my fingertips with my arm thing. And I was like, why do you want to look at that? I don't understand it. Really?
I think it's just like about kind of a peek into someone's life. I don't really know. Like, I guess I agree with you
at all. I just put a drawing of me on the screen where a picture would go so people aren't confused. They're like, oh, there's no person on there. It must just be an automated video. No. Listen to my voice. You hear a human talking. So I put a picture of me on there. I kind of wanted to animate the mouth to move occasionally so it looks like I'm talking. So you're not like, but that guy isn't. He's talking, but his mouth isn't. I don't understand what's going on here. So, but anyway, part of it also is I'm embarrassed to show everyone my headset. So, if I get a decent headset, I'll be able to actually maybe put myself in the corner there, so people really aren't confused. Then when we hit $200 an episode, we'll guarantee 8 hours a week. Don't know who will be doing how many of those hours, and doesn't really matter. But we'll guarantee you 8 hours a week dedicated to direct challenges for our Rare and Mythic Discord members. Until we hit that, direct challenges are going to just be more sporadic.
Yep.
Because we just don't really know when we'll have time to do that, but we're going to try to make as much time as we possibly can. But when we're making $200 an episode, y'all are helping us out. We'll make sure that we're around 8 hours a week.
Yeah, for sure.
To do direct challenges. And then when we hit $300 an episode, I'll be able to get a new desktop PC, and so I'll be able to host a more reliable Twitch stream. And the direct challenges will be streamed live on Twitch.
Awesome.
I have done some streaming on Twitch, but my connection, I mean, not my connection, but it's my processor. I mean, I'm just using a laptop, right? Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, can you make the card quality better? I'm like, I literally can't. I'm like, if I try to make the quality of the video any higher, it's going to lag enough where it's not going to be watchable. So you have to watch me play blurry cards, or you have to watch me play lagging games, which lagging games is honestly worse.
Yeah.
But neither one is really desirable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The stream I do is like, you can watch it, but it doesn't look that great.
Right,
know?
that's all. It's just not as, the resolution's not as high. It's like watching a YouTube video on like, whatever, the lower resolution.
What I call it is I'm playing Magic Arena on Sega Genesis. That's what it looks like. It's like 16-bit arena. So, which, some retro people might be into that, but it's not good streaming.
Yeah, it's
content,
not ideal, and you'd like to change that. And at the once we're making $300 an episode, that's within reach then.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I can't really justify spending money on a desktop PC when my laptop can do everything I need for school and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's just no justification for that sort of expenditure. But if people are supporting the show that much, then I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the PC. Let's get a good stream set up so people can really get into that. You know. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Those are the only goals we have. We have some other goals in mind, but we're not going to make them public yet because they're a bit ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're starting, at this point, we're just starting with this, and we can add or adjust as necessary. We want to kind of hear from you guys. If you folks want something different, or you have, some kind of better suggestions, we'd love to hear them. We're just starting with this and gonna kind of go from here. Nothing is set in stone.
Right, and again, we have no expectations of this. We're just launching it because it's what all the cool kids are doing. So
right, exactly.
We are definitely the cool kids. I just want to let you know, that's not really true. But
yeah.
I just like to think.
Don't be disingenuous.
No, the cool kids would never say disingenuous, so I guess we're not.
Yeah, see, proof right there.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this particular episode, which isn't really an episode, just a breakdown of our Patreon.
And, more importantly, thanks for checking us out over the 10 years that we've been around.
Yeah, for sure.
We really appreciate all the love and support we've received from our fans over the years. Even saying fans sounds pretentious, but whatever,
Our listeners.
Our listeners, you're all great.
Yes,
we love you. And if you want to support us even further than you have, give the Patreon a shot. Check it out, and we'll get some stuff to you as a way of saying thanks for your support.
Yep. All right. Well, until next time, we're YMTGT Taps.
Make them have it.